Sideways. More. More. Very good.
So hello from Bogota Airport. We just got through, waiting for our flight. We just wanted to let you know that again they don't want to let us in without a return flight or onward flight. So at the check-in, quickly we were buying onward flight, and this time we're flying to Santiago, Chile.
Yeah, that's where they think we're flying to.
Yes.
But we're actually going to Lima.
Yeah.
That's where we're headed to now. So this is the beginning of our Peruvian vlogs, should I say. And yeah, there's a few forms you have to fill in.
Check MIG for
exiting Colombia, check MIG. We needed to do the Peruvian declaration form, which I can put a link to. And we needed our vaccination records.
She did ask us if we've got the PCR test, but we was like, no.
And then she just carried on.
Yeah.
So that was it. So you definitely need the Peruvian declaration form, definitely need proof of onward travel.
Definitely
and COVID vaccination.
Or PCR test.
Yeah, so if you're going to Peru, you need those things. Whether that'll change. Oh, and we've got one mask at the moment, but
on a flight apparently we need two.
We need two. And apparently in some places, some guy said in Peru they're quite hot on 2 masks.
Yeah.
But it might just be the flight, we'll find out. So...
They must be hot, they wearing 2 masks.
So, yeah, onward ticket, we literally stood at the desk, opened onward ticket, booked a ticket. Yeah. We got our tickets for $12 each again. Yeah. And it worked fine, as we thought it would. So now we're in the airport, we've got a couple of hours till our flight. It's a 3-hour flight, and when we touch down we've got a taxi waiting for us at the airport, from which our hostel is booked for us. 70 soles.
And 70 soles is whatever.
It's about £14.
Yeah. See you from Lima.
See you from Lima. Bye. So we've landed in Peru.
Yay! It went quite smooth.
Very smooth.
Very nice.
The flight was fine. The immigration guy was lovely.
Yeah.
We had to show our vaccination and our declaration of entering Peru. Yeah. And that was it. He asked us a few questions, nothing hard.
Yeah.
And he just let us in, so very simple. So we've got our backpacks.
Yeah.
Straight here, straight backpacks. We've got 200 soles
from
the cash
global
point.
Net cash machine.
It cost us £4 to get money
but
out.
We knew that, but we
needed money for the taxi.
Yeah.
And for the taxi, we picked a hostel, which can sort out a taxi transfer for us. So we've got a guy waiting for us. We have to pay 70 soles to go. So we're going to go out. Hopefully there's a guy holding our sign, my name. Yes. We've lost our friends. Yeah. I think they're all way back in the queue, so it's just too much to wait for them.
We're just going to go and say bye.
Yeah, so it's, unfortunately, we might meet up with them somewhere.
Yeah. Anyway, see you tomorrow.
Yeah, we're going to go to the hostel now, and tomorrow...
try to sleep straight away.
Sleep straight away, and tomorrow there's a Claro thing. But it's expensive here, so we're going to go into town tomorrow. Yeah. We're going to use Claro again for Peru. And we're going to go into town and just get our SIM card that way. Yeah. And that's the plan for tomorrow, and walk around town. Anyway. So we're hoping the guy's holding our name here. If not...
Daniel.
Oh yeah, there's our name.
Yeah. Hola.
Hola.
Bien.
Buenas noches.
Buenas noches.
So we got to our hostel.
Oh my god, so nice room.
It's nice, it's massive. I mean, honestly, we got a seating area. We got a smart TV which has Netflix. We got so much. There's a duvet. So much space to store the not much we have, and you can dance in it if you wanted to. I haven't actually properly looked. Oh, it's a good job. Women and men can go in this one. Thank God. Shower. It's got a hot and a cold tap.
Really?
It's got a hot and a cold tap. It really does.
That's so clean as well, yeah?
Oh,
look, we've got smelly spray.
Oh, for you, I'd imagine.
Really?
We got here it's about 11 p.m. now, so we're about to go to bed. We got there, and the guy in reception said a new law just came in today that there's a lockdown between 11 p.m. and 4 a.m. to stop people drinking and partying, I guess.
But when he said lockdown, my 11 p.m. till 4 p.m. it just didn't click in my head. I was like, lockdown? No.
Yeah, I had lockdown, and then for 1 minute it was saying 11 a.m. till 4 p.m. and I was like, what?
Yeah.
So he got that wrong, and luckily it's 11 p.m. to 4 a.m. is lockdown, which doesn't affect us because we don't go out partying really.
No,
And we don't wake up at 4 a.m. to go out, so we're fine. It's not going to affect us. But if you want to come to Peru and go out and drink and stuff, that's going to affect you.
But we had such a lovely taxi driver. He then supports Newcastle United.
And he said he likes Newcastle. We started talking about Alberto Solano.
So, yeah.
He's a great Peruvian footballer who played for Newcastle.
And funny enough, suddenly my Google translator, translator started working without any internet data. It stopped working in Colombia, which couldn't use it. Now it's working.
Bizarre.
Doesn't make sense.
Another thing we didn't mention at the end of Colombia, and now is we're skipping Ecuador.
Yeah.
The reason is the cost really for how long we were going to be there, for flying there, and we needed a PCR test for for Ecuador, and it cost a lot of money for being there for 3 weeks.
And because of Omicron, the COVID is getting quite bad in Europe. We are a little bit worried that it's going to come to South America and it's going to get worse here. So we'd rather be stuck in a country which we actually planning to spend about 2 months in Peru.
Yeah, we're going to spend a lot of time.
And in Ecuador it would have been only 3 weeks because it's so small.
So small, and there are only a few places we are going to go to. So we're skipping that for now. Gone to Peru.
We might go back.
No test needed. We might come back.
Yeah, but we have to wear 2 masks.
2 masks.
Everywhere.
Yeah, 2 masks everywhere, and now there's a lockdown, so I mean we're still going to be able to go out and do all the things we want to do, and we're really excited for Peru because there's so many places we want to see. Yeah.
And Lima, when we were driving, looks so nice. Obviously we are in the nice area.
We're in a nice area, but
looked lovely.
Yeah,
clean. We didn't see any dodgy people outside. The airport actually felt really safe outside the airport.
Yeah.
The taxi drivers, when they had like, we don't want a taxi, they were
trying to help us, saying Uber's there, this is there.
Yeah.
So it's really good, really nice. But we're in Miraflores, which is the nice area.
Yeah.
So we'll see it in daytime, see how it is, and have a walk around. But yeah, we're tired. We're going to go to bed. So we'll see you tomorrow morning. So morning is the next day in Lima. So we're both double masked.
Yeah, it's crazy. It feels so weird having double mask.
Yeah, but it's what we were told to do, so we're going to do it until we know otherwise.
Yeah.
It's quite nice, to be honest, walking around here.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Feels nice.
It's a very nice, very good area actually.
Yeah, Miraflores is a nice area, so
it's like the safest and the like poshest.
Yeah, it's very quiet as well.
Yeah.
We're going to go find a Claro SIM card, and then Cash has got big plans for the rest of the day, so... What? Yeah, foggy.
It doesn't feel like Peru at all.
Misty fog.
Yeah.
It doesn't. This feels like... So, I say we are in a good area, but it feels really nice here.
Yeah.
Compared to all the other cities we've been in before, the big cities, this feels really good.
The best.
Yeah. Anyway.
Which is strange because everyone says how much they hate Lima.
Yeah, very weird. So obviously, like everywhere, there are bad areas.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to go to the Claro shop and we'll speak to you in a bit. Yeah. Okay, so we just got back to the hostel. Fairly successful trip out. We found these 2 Claro SIM cards.
So first shop we went to, it was like a phone shop, and we asked for the cards. They said 15 sols, or soles, I'm not sure. Each, and they looked used, so now we went next door and they were £10
£10 each. So there's you've got to activate it somewhere on the back, which we'll figure out now.
Yeah.
And then we went to Metro, like a supermarket, and we got all this. So water, pasta, veg.
Funny as
beef,
well. The milk is produced in Poland.
In Poland,
what the odds?
Loads of rolls.
Yeah.
A few other bits and pieces. That was about £7 overall for all of that.
Yeah, let's hope that will survive us like last us for 1-2 days.
Yeah, so £7 is okay, not the cheapest, but compared to Colombia, maybe, do you reckon we could have got this a bit cheaper? It's close.
Meat is cheaper here.
But anyway, £7, so
But we've got,
fairly similar to what we
butter
paid
as
in
well.
Colombia. We got butter,
Yeah.
and this should keep us going for 2 days.
Yeah,
So £7.
it's good.
That's good. So we're gonna go make tea, have some food, sort out our SIM cards. Okay. Okay, so let me show you the hostel. Okay, so all the rooms here, nice seating area. And we come through here. We have the kitchen where Cash is hard at work.
And we've got electric kettle.
Electric kettle.
The best one.
We never had that. A few
Since 2
things
months.
in Colombia, there are a few things we have never had in our hostels. Electric kettle and an oven.
Yeah,
It's
that's
crazy.
the best one.
Our first hostel here, we got both of them, so good first impression. This hostel's quite good. It's got a rooftop's only 2 stories up, bar with a pool table, so we could go up there and play later. And yeah.
Done? It's on. How happy are you? So literally we are still in a Claro shop because we bought them SIM cards earlier. It turned out that tourists can't buy SIM cards just in a shop. So we need to come to a Claro shop.
Yeah, or one of the, I think the other mobile phone providers, but I think Claro is the best. But we paid
We got
£6.
£6 for
10.5 gig for 30 days.
unlimited Facebook and Facebook Messenger and WhatsApp
Yeah.
messages. Yeah.
£6, 10.5 gigs, amazing.
Really
30
good. And
days.
they sorted everything out for us. We didn't have to do anything, just pay.
Yeah, they put the SIM card in, they downloaded the app, they
Yeah.
sorted it all out.
Amazing.
So if you're going to get a SIM card, go into the actual shop.
Yeah,
Have to,
Claro. Yeah.
definitely.
See you later.
So we're just going to walk around Lima now. It's a nice mural there. We're going to go to an open mall on the waterfront and then probably walk to another town, which has got nice. Barranca, which is supposed to be quite nice.
Yeah.
So the mall's down there. I think we're going to head there now.
Yeah.
So we're down on the coast of Lima. Let's go to where everyone over here. So again, you know, compared to Colombia, the difference you see walking around the city immediately is hardly any bikes, motorbikes, which are so loud.
It's so much quieter.
So hardly any beeping, which
My
is
ears are
constant in
resting.
Colombia. I know. It's so much quieter because there's hardly any bikes and they're not beeping every 5
But then
minutes.
we are still only in the posh area, so we will see.
Yeah,
when
we will
get
see
down.
when we go further down. That's the
Wow.
open mall that they're talking
Oh,
about.
look at the view.
But here,
Wow. Look at this. We need to go down as well.
the striking thing here is you've got the city on the top of this giant wall cliff, straight down, and then you've got the road and the beach. You can see it going all the way around. And the beach, there's not many people on the beach. It's not very sunny, to be honest. It's very grey and gloomy. So when we backpack on a budget, we didn't factor in cash of buying luxury items.
No, my flip-flop broke and I've been using them so fine. Yeah, but they're only 20 sols, so £4.
Yeah, £3.76 on my app.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, we got a really good rate then.
Okay, so we're in the area of Barranco. We've come to, well, Contemporary Art Museum. Contemporary art. What's your thoughts on contemporary art?
No fault.
No
No
thoughts.
comment.
No thoughts whatsoever.
No.
If it's free, we'll go in.
That's my fault.
That's our thought. If it's free,
Okay.
we will give it a go.
So we just walked into an art museum. I'll see what's done. So see what Dan is looking at. Wow, that's an interesting piece.
If you look at this photo here, this is fine contemporary art. What do you think?
I think it's beautiful.
Notice how
the smudge here and the smudge here really captures the true essence of Lima.
I absolutely agree with you. And the next one, oh my, and it's that line over here. I don't know if you can see. It's like the coast of Lima. Oh my God, that's so creepy. What is this?
Little Geese Sanctuary. Yeah, so this is a queue for people to get
I
vaccinated.
guess it's a bit like in England used to be, yeah? Because yeah, you can't get in anywhere if you're not vaccinated.
Yeah, they
It's like-
literally check every shop,
Yeah,
every
and
restaurant.
they check your passport picture, name, and the name of the vaccination.
So they're very strict. So yeah, come to Peru, make sure you're vaccinated.
Yeah.
Quite a nice hotel in these old buildings. That one looks a little bit worse for wear. But it's haunted. And then you got this one as well. Looks very neglected on the outside, but still nice though. So Barranca is just filled with these sort of buildings. Such a cool area.
So cool. Yeah?
Uh-huh. We're at the Bridge of Sighs, Peruvian version.
So we are just across the street. We come to Iglesia, something cruise. I can't pronounce it. It's beautiful, yeah?
It is beautiful. Can't go in, but
Just gonna
we'll go to the
have
park.
a look at the statues.
And the park.
But so far, definitely come to Barranco.
Barranca and Miraflores, two lovely areas.
Yeah,
Barranca is
here is
pretty.
Yeah, very pretty. Because the Miraflores is all like where people live. Was it like you know,
Residential.
residential, and this is just like lovely.
Biblioteca.
The Indian.
Indian.
The construction.
Of someone's face. Can you get your hair to go like that? No. Very nice. Sideways. More. More. Very good. Okay, so the police cordon. I'm not 100% sure what this is.
Hello.
Oh, today is the 6th of January. It's the Three Kings. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is that what it is?
Yes. It's 6th of January, yeah? Brilliant. Yeah, it's the 6th.
Good morning from Lima again. Crazy night last night. So we were sleeping, having a nice sleep,
Yeah,
and then at 5:30 in the morning,
5:27.
oh sorry, 5:27
Exactly.
in the morning, me and Kasha both woke up at the same
Yeah.
time
Crazy.
because the bed and bits in the room were shaking.
Yeah, it's
Like
quite
the,
strong.
quite a strong earthquake. And it's the first time we've ever been in an earthquake.
That we actually felt
And I don't think, yeah, I mean, sometimes, very rarely you get them in the UK and they're so small. So I've never ever
and it
felt
was
an earthquake.
5.7 strong, was it?
5.7 magnitude
Yeah,
earthquake.
So it's quite strong as well.
Yeah, I mean,
Check comparisons to other countries. some big ones.
Yeah, I mean, like the really bad ones in Japan were like magnitude 8. But yeah, our first ever time being in an earthquake,
Yeah.
it was weird. It only
Yeah.
lasted for 15 seconds,
It
but
sort of felt like when you watch some like crazy, scary movie and the woman is possessed laying on the bed and the bed starts shaking.
yeah, it's
That
just
sort of thing I felt.
it's just so bizarre. That we both just sat up like, what the,
But by
you
the
know.
time we realized that it was an earthquake, it was almost finished, yeah?
Yeah,
We
I'd
were
say
like,
it was very
"Oh."
quick. Apparently they've had 19 in the last year. This was the second strongest one they've had in the last year,
Yeah.
but still
It was the Ox, yeah, that we were here on earthquake.
here for the earthquake. So that was crazy. So we woke up, so we've had a bit of an interrupted sleep.
Yeah. And then we fell asleep and woke up a little bit behind the schedule.
Yeah, so we were supposed to be out the door about 8:30, and what's the time now?
And
10. So yeah, you can see we're quite a bit behind.
yeah.
So crazy morning. So today we're going to Huaca, Pucllana. That's probably not the way you say it.
Quite
Huaca,
warm already
Pucllana.
as well.
It's like this big pyramid, like shrine, ceremonial pyramid, in the middle of Miraflores,
It's just crazy.
which we didn't know about until we were coming here.
Yeah.
That this is in the middle of the city and it's quite big. So
Look forward to
we're
it.
walking there half an hour, and then we're going to go to Old Town.
Yeah.
So we'll see you when we get there. Bye. So we're walking through Miraflores, in the middle of the city. We'll come around here and there's this. This is what we've come to see, this ancient pyramid. Just
pyramid.
well, like in pyramid structure,
Oh my god.
like just in the middle of the city.
Just got to the side and turned up that because we don't have a reservation, we can't get in and there's no spaces left for today.
Yeah, it didn't say anywhere that we need a reservation.
Yeah.
So you literally came here and then they say you need a reservation.
Yeah.
So it's a bit rubbish.
We're gonna just look through the fence and then we're gonna walk up
Yeah.
the structure. It's like a might make a little yoga.
Pretend we're inside. This pyramid structure dates back to around 200 AD, and it was a ceremonial site, and it's built from adobe and clay, and it's quite cheap to get in, only 15 sols, which is about £3 to get in. Just make sure you make a reservation.
Yeah.
It's like a little plaza area as you go up to the pyramid, and it was 7 different layers, staggered layers, and the remains of the Lord of the Uncas was found here, which was, yeah, Lord of the Uncas, you know about them. And that tomb holds 3 separate burial shrouds, and apparently they found the remains of a sacrificed child.
What?
Yeah, sacrificed child in the tomb here. Crazy. From 200 AD, so it's very old. This is before the Incas this was made. And you can see the city just being built up around it. So this area is where they performed religious ceremonies back in the day on the bottom of the pyramid. There's a tour going on up there. So yeah, a lot of religious ceremonies happened in this plaza right next to the pyramid. Now Peru have very much started, because they're so strict on the vaccine here, so strict on entry, all things. Now we think a lot of the sites we're going to visit, you're going to have to reserve a booking.
Yeah.
So even this site just here in the middle of town.
It looks to me, Peru looks, Lima at least, looks a little bit like what England was at the beginning. Queues next to the shops, book everything. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the next few sites we're going to go to, we're going to make sure we book them. So yeah, we're going to book our next few sites just to make sure.
Yeah.
And then when we're there, we'll find out if you actually did need a reservation.
Yeah. I think
And
we
then-
need a few weeks to like just get us bearings and
On how they do things.
yeah,
Because I reckon if we were in Colombia, we could have just rocked up and gone in.
yeah,
But yeah, here seems they are very more strict on what you can do and your freedom. Yeah, so we're going all the way up to the top of Peru and then back down
yes.
through Lima, so we're going to be here for another couple of nights later on.
So that's why we're not doing any like food or anything. We're just sticking strictly to the budget for these few days because we need to like balance our budget.
Balance our budget, get in a good place for our budget, and then the more stuff we budget on food in hotels, the more activities we can do.
Yeah.
That's how we think about it.
And actually, right there and on the left side, those towers fell down in the earthquake basically yesterday.
Yesterday,
It's
Oh,
insane.
yes.
I know.
It was insane.
We woke up and we were like, what's going on?
Yeah, you know, guys, unfortunately, in Latin America, mostly in Peru, in Republic of Chile, having
Yeah.
a lot of earthquake here.
Really? Yeah.
Pedro Castillo is the new president of Peru, and Peru is a communist country in all this area. And also, guys, to the right side, all the construction was made by Ricardo de la Jackson Malachowski and Claude Saul. One guy from Poland and another guy
From Poland,
France,
eh?
From France.
Oh.
Polish
Basically,
guy.
Basically, all over Lima, the construction was made with a lot of European citizens. So, guys, on the left side, you're gonna see another monastery. That is the monastery of the famous Dominics in that area. So, there are 4 monasteries: Jesuits, Dominics, Augustines, and Franciscans. Where we're
Okay.
gonna head it also to the Catacombs, one of the most important constructions that we get here.
Okay.
Also, guys, you know, July 28, 1821 was the big independence of Peru that we get here by Don Joseph of San Martin. San Martin, he was born in Argentina. Yeah, the pink one. Unfortunately, in the beginning to 1746, earthquake 7.3 magnitude. Oh, imagine all these constructions fell down.
No
All of it?
way.
Most of those constructions.
Wow.
Oh.
Imagine yesterday, but double.
Oh.
In your country, guys, having a lot of natural disasters?
No, England, nothing.
England,
Poland.
nothing.
Nothing at all.
No earthquakes.
No,
nothing.
no. And in Poland, not really
No.
either. No,
Wow.
no, we get nothing. Just
Yeah.
a lot of rain, that's it.
A lot of rain. In Lima, guys, doesn't rain.
No?
Lima
Doesn't rain.
Just I'm going to show you some products about chocolate. This is, for example, the cacao tea.
Try it?
No sugar.
Oh, yeah.
No sugar.
And?
Yeah, it tastes like chocolate.
Tastes like chocolate?
Yeah. Sort of. So this is just
It's with cinnamon. It's a little bit of cinnamon.
coca tea.
Coca tea.
Cacao tea. Yeah.
Cacao tea.
Cacao tea. Coca tea is different.
Yeah,
Green.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is very popular, really, in Peru, but our chocolate is the
Muchas gracias.
It's very good.
Very chocolatey. Do people eat 100%?
No, here in Peru, for example, 100% we use it to make chocolate tea.
Okay.
Chocolate, hot chocolate. With nuts, yes. Nuts.
Okay.
Look at that, guys. If you guys, Peter Paul Kuczynski, if you guys wondering by yourself about the history of Peru, you're gonna see all over this area the famous, of course, history of all the Native American citizens, the Matses, the Pucllanas, Shipibo, jungle of Peru, Shawi, Jime, you know, and all this area, Ashaminka, we got to know about this place. And if you guys put over here your ear, you're gonna see the language, the native language.
Ayan nga, alegre, uptakinska.
Manya kahanza waratsuni upatsuni.
Because when Spanish citizens, they decide to come over here to Lima and all over Cusco, they introduced Jesus to the Native American people.
Yeah.
But most of the Native American people, they never agree about the Catholicism. And actually, Atahualpa, he was the leader of all Cusco. And Atahualpa has his younger brother, Huascar. And Huascar betrayed his older brother. Basically, most of the Spanish citizens, they came here and they brought a lot of disease, like smallpox, chickenpox, most of the flu. And is that why a lot of Native American people, they pass away. Most of them, they weren't murdered. Most of them, they get disease. On the left side, guys, you're gonna find favelas.
Oh.
If you guys wondering by yourself, Augusto, where is the river? The river is in front of you guys.
Just
Mostly
here.
the river, yes.
Okay.
And one of the poverty neighborhoods that you wanna see, over there, guys. Remember, most of the poverty neighborhood, guys, it's over 1 million people that live in all this area. And remember, there is basically more than 35% of citizens from highlands, and they live in all these places. Why, guys? No electricity, most of them, they don't pay taxes. There are a lot of history about that. Slavery people, because the slavery people, they did all these churches, all these constructions here. But you know, underneath, underground, where we're gonna get it, you're gonna find 25,000 bodies.
Wow.
25,000 bodies.
25,000 bodies.
Wow.
Native American people, blended people, and of course, European people in that place. Welcome to the Monastery of San Francisco. So that construction is in the 1625. But unfortunately, guys, it's very hard to say. The house part fell down for the reason of the earthquake here in that area. Stairs, Baroque style stairs. Up there, you're gonna find a circle and 3 lines. Chastity, poverty, and obedience. It means, of course, for the history. Well, I'm gonna say every page is made with lamb skin.
Lambskin.
Lamb skin. And you know, guys, Augusto, why so big the books? So let me answer over there. Why so big the books over here?
Yeah.
Latin everywhere. And down there, baby, mister, for years in all this area. And most of them, of course, blacks. A lot of guys from colored people, they came here and they were slavery also. Slavery, and then most of them, the cause of a slave person was like buried in all this area. You know why Augusto are separated all the bodies? Because archaeology citizens, of course, they did all this job. In one place, guys, skulls. In another place, femurs. In another area, coccyx. Actually, in all this area, it's for study and also how long take the decomposition of the body. It's more than 25 years in all this place.
Yeah.
And they still, archaeology citizens, they still pull a lot of course, limestone in that place.
2 or 3 meters deep.
2 or 3 meters deep in all over the place, guys. And remember, you're gonna see 3 connections right there. Why? Because there are passages, more passages. In the cathedral, guys, you're gonna find connections to another churches. And also in the cathedral, just the upper class.
Yeah.
Just, of course, brotherhoods. People who gave a lot of money a long time ago. Guys, you know, all of these connections could go through to another churches. And on the left side, guys, you wanna see actually the skulls, the stronger parts of the body, also the teeth, the tooth. Look down there, guys. Take a look.
Wow.
It is amazing, this place. So guys, we're gonna carry on this tour. Watch your head, please. Watch your head.
Oh.
It's very tiny in this area. Take a look. Look down there. This well, guys, 10 meters deep. And actually, mostly a lot of citizens, they throw a lot of coins because they try to remind a lot of native people who pass away.
Children.
Look the skull right there, guys. Native people. And if you went over, you're gonna see a connection on the church. Yeah.
I don't know if you can see over there, it's like 100, loads of police officers with riot shields. A few walking here.
A little bit worrying.
Yeah. There's loads of them. I don't know if they're expecting something. But anyway, we just finished our tour. So we literally walked into our square over there. And this guy, Peruvian guy, speaking English.
He was from America walking tours.
That's his own
That's
company
him
and his brother.
Yeah, and he was so knowledgeable.
He was.
He haven't stopped talking.
Yeah, so knowledgeable. So,
Yeah, I highly recommend.
and it was about what, an hour, over an hour.
And we paid him 35.
That's all we had in our wallet. 35, £7. which is fine.
But with him, you went to one of the bone museums. which-
Catacombs, yeah.
Yeah, you needed to pay 30.
Okay.
It costed us 65 overall, so
You can see the police in the background getting ready to riot.
go away.
Huh?
What's going on? Worrying.
They've all got guns, shields, batons. More over there, more over here. This is budget lunches when you're travelling. Just ham and bread, no sauce or anything.
We've got
Bit of butter.
We got butter.
But for now, we're gonna eat this. So this is Plaza de Armas. It's so pretty. You got like palaces, cathedrals, and just basically
Everything in one place.
lovely buildings all around. Even if you walk down some of the alleyways, you'll find more like buildings like this. It's crazy. So this is one of the nicest plazas I think we've been to,
Yes. Oh, definitely. Or
Yeah.
the nicest probably.
or the nicest plaza
Yeah.
we've been to. It's really, really nice. It feels nice. So we're gonna go over there, see if we can get in.
We spent quite a lot of money for like the entrance of the place and the tour, so ideally we don't want to pay any more for entry.
So yeah, our last pay might just be the taxi home and a little bit of food. That's it.
I guess we were a bit naughty, we just had the ice cream and KFC. That costed like £1.50 for two.
Yeah, so that wasn't too much.
And this is the pool area. Just across the river.
So that's the poor area, yeah, the very poor area. And you can see the favela as well, the slums going up into the hill. It's so colourful though, yeah?
Yeah. So we just got to San Martin Plaza.
Jose San Martin, the liberator of Peru.
Yeah, he freed Peru, Chile and Argentina from Spanish.
But this it's a big plaza.
It's a
The other
different
plaza's nicer.
Yeah, this is more like a local plaza.
Yeah.
It seems a little bit like a lot of poor people around, but yeah. So we just got a Cabify and we got to the most famous beach in Lima. This is the surrounding.
So you can see Lima all on like the cliff edge.
Fascinating.
Yeah, it's amazing, just big cliff and then bam, there's the beach and the water. Yeah, just to show you how I think maybe over the top Peru have gone. See this lovely beach? How empty it is. You can't go on unless you scan the code and you got to book it.
Yeah, and the funny thing is, you can't book it for what, next
The
5
next 6
days?
days are
6
fully
days,
booked.
yeah.
I mean, this is fully booked. So basically, yeah, you can't even enter a beach, let alone tourist sites, unless you've registered well in advance.
Yeah.
Which
So this is the QR code, make register, but this is our second day, so we better plan our
I
whole
mean,
Peru trip.
coming from Colombia so relaxed, this is mind-blowing how,
Yeah.
yeah. So we can't go on the beach, so yeah, everything we're going to have to book well in advance.
We're gonna just have a little walk around.
Yeah, have a little walk around.
Huh?
You're about to go down and straight to bed?
You're right.
So this beach over here is the one we just went to, where you need a pass to get in, way in advance, literally no one on there, and then you turn around and it's the busiest I've ever seen a beach in my life.
You don't need nothing.
You don't need nothing, but that's why everyone I think who wants to go there is just coming here.
Yeah.
So busy.
It's just crazy. I think the government didn't realize what they're doing.
Yeah, they're just packing everyone together on one
Yeah.
beach. Okay, so we're back in the hostel now after visiting the beach. Shower, we've had dinner, we're going to make some tea and maybe have an early night because we are leaving Lima tomorrow to go to Barranca and there's a few sites there.
It just flew by.
Flew by, yeah. I mean, it honestly feels like maybe we've been here a night and that's it.
Yeah.
So we've had a great time. So that's the end of this one, and the next one will be us going to Barranca and going to all the sacred sites. So see you on the next vlog.
See you there.
Bye.